That's right, welcome to Monday Night Raw. We're going to do this. It's week 3 in November, which means we've basically 2 Raws and 2 Saturday Night main events away from Survivor Series. We start the show with, we are emanating from Ontario, Canada. We're in Toronto. Tiny crowd. 5,700 people in Ontario, Canada. Get a 100 opening segment. Bret Hart comes out to huge ovation. But he's joined in the ring by Owen Hart, British Bulldog, and Jim Neidhart. And they go back and forth, they spar with words. And out comes Diesel, and it looks like it's going to be a 4-on-1 until Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker hit the ring, and the 3 good guys send the 4 bad guys into retreat. That is what happens in our opening segment. So, Bob Backlund is taking on Dean Douglas in an opening match. As they're wrestling, like, Dean Douglas just keeps looking like he's distracted, and he's looking around and no one's there, and he just looks sad and annoyed, and every now and again he just get this little burst of real viciousness, and then he'd stop, be confused. And there's one moment where he just had a real kind of like something happened to him, and he's really going after to Bob Backlund, but he stops and he's like, what is going on? And in that moment of hesitation, Bob Backlund locks in the chicken wing and makes Dean Douglas submit. After the match, Douglas is leaving and he sees a guy in the front row, guy drinking Fanta, and he stops, he twitches a bit, and he steals the Fanta and walks back with it, just looking at the Fanta as he's walking backstage, walking to the back from ringside area, staring at the Fanta, slightly twitching. Now, next match, tag team title defense, the Kings against the Smoking Guns. Not Ahmed Johnson and 1, 2, 3 Kid. They win their match. It's not a particularly great match, but it's fine. We lost heat on our World Tag Team storyline. It just started. How is it lost heat? It's just started. So they're in the ring. Don't set this as a preset. Do the freestyle angles. This is why you don't use presets with mid-card, because this is what happens. King Kong Bundy may want to take Ahmed Johnson. The Afternoon Express run an attack and beat down the Kings. In our next match, Bam Bam Bigelow drew with Hunter Hearst Helmsley following a double count out. Basically, the ringside area. Ron Simmons steps over the barrier, attacks both Bam Bam and Hunter Hearst Helmsley, leaving them both out for a double count out. We start a Triple H on the Rise storyline. Then Dean Douglas is walking backstage and he's approached by Waylon Mercy. And he's just looking at the Fanta, and Waylon Mercy's like, "Hi Dean, you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah man, I'm fine. Just alright, I saw your match. I think I can help you." I don't know, have any help. He goes, "Come with me. I think there's a lot of untapped potential in you, Dean Douglas. And I think it's time to put that potential in Waylon Mercy's hands." Mercy leads Dean Douglas away. Yeah. Then we get a tag team match. Ooh, good. Jim Neidhart and the British Bulldog defeat Afternoon Express because of interference from King Kong Bundy. Afternoon Express right in this, hanging with Neidhart and Bulldog. But the trip and the slam from the Bulldog, and they pick up the win. We see a music video for Leave the Memories Alone. No, is it for Bret Hart? And we get our main event of Bret Hart, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels against Owen Hart, Diesel, and Razor. Gets in 88. Bret Hart, Undertaker, and Shawn Michaels beat Razor. Goes Shawn Michaels, Diesel, Undertaker. Finally, Owen Hart. So we got down to Bret and Owen. Razor was eliminated first. Then after the match, Bret and HBK go to attack Ramon and Diesel. But Mike Tyson and Yokozuna get in the way. They sort of stand between them and they back off. Live to fight another day. We end the show. We get an 87. That's in 42 regions. I'm happy with the 87. It's not the 90s we were getting, but we're not going to get an A- in every show. This did us well. Now we're going to do Saturday Night Main Event. I don't know what that hat thing is all about. So we're back. We're going to do. I'm back. I've not gone anywhere. You've not gone anywhere. I went and had a drink. But we're going to do Saturday Night Main Event. Shall we say this episode is eventful? One big event is happening in this show. So we kick off Public Enemy, Skip and Hunter Hearst Helmsley. The reason I put Skip and Hunter Hearst Helmsley together is, for some reason, and I missed this, Skip is the protege of Vince McMahon. Hunter Hearst Helmsley is also the protege of Vince McMahon. Let's see if they can work as a team. We didn't get good chemistry between them. We didn't get bad chemistry either. 12,000 people in the Northwest. They beat the Public Enemy. Then Vince McMahon is in the ring. Basically, for today's show, we've got a guest commentator in Gordon Soley. So that means Vince gets to have the night off commentary. He was very underwhelming. We won't be doing this with him again. He signs get the contract between Bret and Diesel, and Mike Tyson just standing over Diesel, just looking at Bret, being like, do something, make a move. Bret doesn't. Now, here's the big story. So Waylon Mercy comes out to the ring and goes like, I've seen a soul that needs me. I've seen somebody who needs my guidance, who needs Waylon Mercy, who needs me to put his life in Waylon Mercy's hands. His confused soul. You see, because Goldust got into his head. Dustin Rhodes said he would be his friend, but he's not his friend. I'm his friend. I will be his only friend. Let me introduce you to the new, better Dean Douglas. Dean Dust. Average. I'm giving it a loose cannon gimmick because he's going to go crazy. And yeah, because I'm giving him I don't want to give him the full Goldust makeup, so I'm giving him the Stardust makeup as Dean Dust. And obviously, I don't have the skills to Photoshop that, so we're just using Cody's picture for now. And in 3 minutes 30 seconds, a much more vicious Dean Douglas, much more vicious. He beats down Hakushi. He's chucking him around. He's like laughing maniacally, looking around crazy. He's doing the Goldust rubber. It's a mixture of all the different eras of Goldust into one character. So he's got the twitch. He's gonna have the stutter. Elbows Hakushi in the head, locks him in submission, and beats him by submission. This is a new entirely beast. Dean Douglas might be gone forever. Dean Dust celebrates in a really bizarre way. He gets like Fanta. He opens a couple of cans and he just chugs the Fanta cans and let out a really big burp and goes, ooh. And then walks backstage with Waylon Mercy. That's right, he's going to be gold. He's going to be Stone Cold meets Goldust, but the Stone Cold bitch is chugging Fanta. This show is not sponsored by Fanta. Then we get a tag match, a good tag match, 84. Shawn Michaels and Undertaker defeat Yokozuna and Razor Ramon when Shawn Michaels defeat Yokozuna by pinfall this week's in music. Basically, Shawn Michaels and Yokozuna was the weak link, but that's okay. We knew he was going to be. And pick the victory. Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon celebrate. Shawn Michaels and celebrate. Why is Razor Ramon celebrating? Why does weird things happen on Saturday Night Main Event? Why do I? That's Shawn Michaels. Yeah. So we get a match now. Brooklyn Brawler got a 41, picks up the win over Jim Duggan with a roll-up. Duggan was not happy about this. I will give him some bonus money just to make it up to him. Brooklyn Brawler picks up a win. We'll have a look at his... When this is done, one thing we will do is we'll look at Brooklyn Brawler's pop. We get a video, Survivor Series main event hype video. For Bret Hart Diesel. We got a tag team main event. It's a 6-man tag main event. Bret Hart and the Afternoon Express against Diesel, Owen Hart and British Bulldog. And yeah, 1, 2, 3 Kid was poor. Ahmed Johnson was poor. That's what dragged this match down to an 81. We end our show. We get an 83. Do you know what? I mean, it's not growing us in the States, but it's growing us other places in the world, and that's important. We're not losing in the States, so that's good. Okay, so let's have a look at it. Basically, we're offering Lombardi a new contract. He's on PPE, he's going on to a written deal. What I want to look at is this. I mean, look at it. He's gone... This one, now he's up to 41 across the US. We're doing something with the Brawler. You will see, but we're doing something with the Brawler. Oh, okay. I thought I had another week before Survivor Series. Next episode is Survivor Series. I need to look at the calendar more closely. But Survivor Series. I'm glad I did the contract signing on Saturday Night Main Event. That worked. Oh, bye.